Imagine walking into your home and feeling a wave of calm wash over you. No clutter staring you down, no dishes mocking you from the sink, just a space that feels like a warm hug. Now, what if I told you that this isn't a dream? You don't need to be a cleaning superhero or have endless energy to make your home your sanctuary. You, yes you, can create a space that lifts you up, not weighs you down. In this video, I'm sharing 7 gentle secrets that organized women use every day. Secrets that fit your life, your energy, and your season, especially if you're a wise soul who's lived a full life. Stay with me because by the end, you'll have a plan to transform your home into a place of peace, one small step at a time. Let's dive in. Dear friends, if you've ever felt overwhelmed by a messy house or guilty for not keeping up, I want you to hear this. You are not the problem. Life is full. Caring for family, managing daily tasks, or simply navigating the changes that come with age. Your home shouldn't be another burden. It should be your partner in creating joy. As someone who's spent years helping older adults live healthier, happier lives through simple home habits, I've seen how small changes can make a big difference. Today, I'll share 7 kind, practical habits that honor your energy and bring peace to your space. These aren't rigid rules, they're soft rhythms for real life. Ready? Let's start. Secret 1, start with just one corner. You walk into your home, and the clutter feels like it's shouting at you. Piles of papers on the table, a jumble of cups in the sink, shoes scattered by the door. Your heart sinks, and that little voice whispers, I have to fix everything today. But before you grab the broom and exhaust yourself, let's pause. What if you didn't have to conquer the whole house? What if you could create a tiny pocket of peace, just one small corner, and let that spark a ripple of calm through your entire day? That's the magic of this first secret. Start with just one corner. Instead of battling the chaos all at once, choose one small, meaningful spot. A single drawer in your bedroom, the edge of your kitchen counter, or even the cushion on your favorite reading chair. This isn't about cleaning for the sake of cleaning. It's about crafting a moment of joy, a space that feels like yours again. Clear it of clutter, wipe it down, and maybe add a touch of beauty. A fresh flower from your garden, a photo of someone you love, or a scented candle that makes you smile. Then step back and soak it in. That one corner, now glowing with care, is your victory, your proof that you can create calm, no matter how overwhelming life feels. Why this works? For older adults, energy and stamina can vary day to day. Tackling an entire room can feel like climbing a mountain, leaving you drained and discouraged. But focusing on one small corner is like taking a gentle stroll. It's doable, it's kind, and it gives your brain a powerful win. The science backs this up. Completing a small task releases dopamine, that feel-good chemical that boosts motivation. For someone in their 60s or 70s, this quick win isn't just about a tidy drawer. It's about reclaiming confidence and control. It's a reminder that you don't have to do it all to make a difference. That one corner becomes your anchor, a place to return to when the world feels too heavy. Let me tell you about Aunt Min, a 70-year-old grandmother who felt buried under the clutter in her living room. She'd spent years collecting trinkets, gifts from her kids, souvenirs from travels. But now, every surface was covered, and she couldn't relax. She told me, I don't even know where to start, and I'm too tired to try. I suggested she pick one spot, the small table by her sofa, where she loved to sip her morning tea. We cleared off old magazines, dusted the surface, and placed a single item, a framed photo of her late husband, next to a tiny pot of lavender she'd grown. It took 15 minutes. When she sat down with her tea the next morning, she called me, her voice bright. This table feels like a hug. I didn't realize how much I needed this. That one corner didn't just tidy her room, it lifted her spirit. She started looking forward to her tea time, and slowly she began tackling other corners, one by one. How to make it yours? Choose a corner that matters to you. Maybe it's the nightstand where you keep your glasses, cluttered with old receipts and half-read books. Or perhaps it's the kitchen's sink, where dishes pile up and steal your peace. Spend 10-15 minutes clearing it out, toss what's unnecessary, organize what stays, and clean it until it sparkles. Then, add a personal touch. A small plant, a favorite coaster, or even a handwritten note to yourself that says, "You've got this." The goal isn't perfection, it's presence. When you're done, stand still and breathe. Notice how that one corner feels different, lighter, brighter, like a little gift you've given yourself. Benefits for older adults. This habit is a game changer for seniors. Physically, it's low effort, reducing strain on joints or fatigue. Mentally, it eases overwhelm by breaking tasks into bite-sized pieces, which is especially helpful if you're dealing with stress or memory challenges. Emotionally, it's a boost of pride and joy. Every time you glance at that tidy corner, you're reminded of your strength. Over time, these small wins build momentum, making larger tasks feel less daunting. It's not just about a clean space. It's about rediscovering your power to shape your environment, no matter your age. Why it's irresistible. This secret is pure magic because it's so achievable. You don't need hours, fancy tools, or endless energy, just a few minutes and a willingness to start small. It's like planting a seed. That one corner grows into a habit, then a rhythm, then a home that feels like a sanctuary. For older adults, it's empowering to know that even on a tough day, you can create something beautiful. And the best part, that feeling of calm spreads. You'll find yourself smiling as you pass by your tidy corner, and that joy will nudge you to try another spot tomorrow. It's not about fixing everything. It's about starting where you are with love. This first step sets the stage for a home that supports you, not stresses you. But one corner is just the beginning. To keep that calm flowing, you'll need a rhythm that fits your life. That's where our next secret comes in, finding a gentle way to care for your home, day by day, without burning out. Secret 2, find your gentle rhythm. Have you ever spent a whole day scrubbing floors, folding laundry, and organizing shelves, only to watch your home unravel in just a couple of days? It's frustrating, isn't it? You pour in all that effort, but the mess creeps back, leaving you feeling like you're running in circles. Here's the secret that changes everything. Find your gentle rhythm. Instead of exhausting yourself with marathon cleaning sessions, create a soft, daily flow of small tasks that keep your home steady without draining your spirit. Think of it like a heartbeat for your home, consistent, kind, and life-giving. This rhythm isn't about rigid schedules or endless to-do lists. It's about weaving tiny acts of care into your week, tailored to your energy and your life. Imagine this. Monday, you spend 10 minutes folding a load of towels. Tuesday, you wipe down the bathroom mirror and sink. Wednesday, you clear one shelf in the fridge, tossing expired jars. Thursday, you dust the living room table. Friday, you sweep the porch. And the weekend. Rest, sip your tea, and enjoy the calm you've created. This isn't a checklist to stress you out. It's a flexible guide, like a melody you hum to keep your home singing. If you miss a day, no guilt. Just pick up where you left off with grace. Why this works? For older adults, energy can be precious, and big cleaning days often lead to fatigue or even aches. A gentle rhythm spreads the work out, making it manageable and sustainable. It also reduces mental overwhelm. Knowing what's planned each day means you're not constantly worrying about what's next. This habit builds a sense of control and peace, which is vital for seniors navigating life's changes. Plus, it's forgiving. If your arthritis flares up or you're just feeling low, you can skip a day without the house falling apart. It's about progress, not perfection. Let me share about Uncle Fong, a 73-year-old retired teacher who lived alone in a cozy apartment. After his kids moved out, he struggled to keep things tidy. He'd try to clean everything on Sundays, but by midweek, dishes piled up and he felt defeated. "I'm too old for this," he sighed. I suggested a gentle rhythm. 10-15 minutes a day with one focus. Monday was for laundry, Tuesday for the kitchen counter, Wednesday for vacuuming one room, and so on. He wrote it on a small card and stuck it on his fridge. After a month, he beamed. My home feels alive again, and I'm not exhausted. His favorite part, knowing Friday was just for straightening his favorite armchair area where he read his newspapers. That rhythm gave him structure and joy, not stress. How to make it yours? Start by picking 5, 6 small tasks you can spread across the week. Think about what bothers you most or what makes you feel good when it's done. Maybe Monday is for changing bed sheets, Tuesday for wiping down appliances, Wednesday for sorting mail. Keep each task short, 10-15 minutes max. Write your rhythm on a notepad or a pretty card where you'll see it, like near your coffee maker. Adjust it to fit your life. If mornings are your strong time, do it then. If evenings feel better, that's fine too. The key is consistency, not intensity. If you're tired one day, do a lighter task like fluffing pillows or skip it entirely. Your rhythm is your partner, not your boss. Benefits for older adults. This habit is a lifeline for seniors. Physically, it prevents overexertion, protecting joints and energy levels. Mentally, it eases anxiety by giving you a plan, so you're not haunted by a looming cleaning day. Emotionally, it fosters pride. Each small task is a step toward a home that feels welcoming. For those with memory challenges, a written rhythm is a gentle reminder, reducing stress. Over time, this flow makes your home feel like a friend, not a chore, and that shift can lift your mood every day. Why it's irresistible. This secret is like a warm hug for your soul. It's so forgiving and flexible that anyone can start, no matter how busy or tired they feel. The idea of just 10 minutes a day feels like a promise you can keep, and that builds confidence. For older adults, it's empowering to know your home can stay tidy without sacrificing your health or joy. Each day's task feels like a small gift to yourself. A clean sink here, a tidy table there, and those moments add up to a home that feels cared for, just like you deserve to be. The rhythm isn't about doing more. It's about living lighter with ease and grace. Your gentle rhythm keeps your home humming, but sometimes it's not just about maintaining, it's about letting go. To make your space truly yours, you'll need to clear out what's weighing you down. That's where our next secret comes in, letting go of what no longer fits your life. Secret 3, let go of what no longer fits. Clutter isn't just about stuff piling up on your shelves. It's a quiet weight that tugs at your heart and mind. Every extra item, from old clothes to forgotten knickknacks, carries a story, a memory, or a what if that keeps you anchored to the past. But here's a gentle truth. Letting go of what no longer fits your life isn't about loss. It's about making space for peace, joy, and the person you are today. This secret invites you to look at your home with fresh eyes and ask, does this still belong in my story? This isn't about emptying your house or chasing a minimalist trend. It's about being kind to yourself by releasing what's outdated, physically and emotionally. Maybe it's a stack of magazines you'll never reread, a box of kitchen gadgets you haven't touched in years, or clothes that fit a younger version of you. Hold each item and ask, does this serve me now? Does it bring me joy or just stress? If the answer is no, thank it for its time and let it go, donate it, recycle it, or pass it on. By clearing even one small space, you're not just tidying, you're creating room to breathe, to rest, and to live more fully in the present. Why this works? For older adults, clutter can feel overwhelming, especially when energy or mobility is limited. Each unused item is a decision waiting to be made, draining mental energy. Letting go reduces this load, making your home easier to clean and enjoy. It also lifts an emotional burden, releasing objects tied to old roles, like parenting or a past career, frees you to embrace your current season. Studies show decluttering can lower stress and improve focus, which is crucial for seniors seeking calm. This habit isn't about stripping away memories. It's about curating a space that reflects who you are now, with love and intention. Let me tell you about Mrs. Thur, a 66-year-old widow who felt stuck in her cluttered bedroom. She kept her late husband's old shirts, stacks of greeting cards, and even a broken lamp, just in case. Opening her closet made her chest tighten. I sat with her and suggested starting with one drawer. We sorted through scarves she hadn't worn in a decade, keeping only a few she loved. The rest went to a local shelter. When we finished, she touched the neat drawer and said, "It's like I've let go of some sadness, too." That small act gave her courage to tackle another drawer the next week. Her bedroom became a place of rest, not reminders of loss, and she started sleeping better, feeling lighter each morning. How to make it yours? Pick one small area, a single shelf, a corner of your closet, or even a kitchen cabinet. Set a timer for 15 minutes to keep it gentle. For each item, ask, "Is this useful or meaningful today?" Keep what sparks joy or serves a purpose. Let go of the rest. If it's hard, start with easy items like expired food or duplicate utensils. Use 3 bags, one for donations, one for recycling, one for trash. If an item holds memories, take a photo before letting it go. For seniors, pace yourself. Do one area a week if needed. The goal is lightness, not speed. When you're done, notice how that space feels freer, like a weight has lifted from your shoulders. Benefits for older adults. This habit is transformative for seniors. Physically, less clutter means less to clean or trip over, enhancing safety and ease. Mentally, it clears decision fatigue, helping you feel more in control. Emotionally, it's liberating. Letting go of outdated items can feel like shedding old worries, boosting mood and self-esteem. For those with limited space, like in apartments, it maximizes comfort. It also sets a positive example for family, showing them how to live intentionally. Each item you release is a step toward a home that feels like a sanctuary, not a storage unit. Why it's irresistible. This secret is deeply empowering because it puts you in charge. You're not throwing away your past, you're choosing what matters for your present. For older adults, this act of curating feels like reclaiming your space and story. It's thrilling to open a drawer and see only what you love, or to walk into a room that feels airy and yours. The emotional lift is immediate. Less clutter means less stress, more calm. And the best part, you don't need to do it all at once. One shelf, one box, one moment of courage, that's enough to spark a ripple of freedom through your home and heart. Letting go creates space, but a peaceful home also needs to embrace its imperfections. To truly feel at ease, you'll need to let go of something else. The myth of a perfect house. That's where our next secret comes in, celebrating the beauty of a real, lived-in home. Secret 4. Real homes are not perfect. We've all scrolled through those picture-perfect homes online. Sparkling counters, neatly folded blankets, every jar labeled like it's ready for a magazine shoot. It's tempting to think that's what a good home should look like. But here's a liberating truth. Real homes are not perfect, and that's a beautiful thing. Your home is a living, breathing space filled with laughter, meals, and moments that leave traces. A dish in the sink, a scarf tossed on a chair, a book left open on the table. These aren't signs of failure, they're signs of life. This secret invites you to embrace your home's imperfections and focus on what truly matters. A space that feels warm, functional, and yours. Instead of chasing a flawless house, pick 1 or 2 anchor spots that ground you when they're tidy. Maybe it's your kitchen table, where you sip your morning coffee, or the armchair where you unwind with a good book. Keep these spots clear and welcoming, not for show, but for you. Let the rest of the house ebb and flow, some days tidier, some days a little messy. That's not disorder, that's a home alive with your story. Release the pressure to have every corner guest ready. Your home isn't a museum, it's a haven where you live, love, and rest. By focusing on a few key areas, you create pockets of peace that recharge you, even when life gets busy. Why this works? For older adults, the pressure to maintain a perfect home can feel overwhelming, especially when energy or mobility is limited. Chasing an unrealistic standard steals joy and adds stress. Focusing on anchor spots simplifies care, making it easier to maintain what matters most. Psychologically, a few tidy areas signal calm to your brain, reducing anxiety even if other areas are cluttered. This approach respects the natural rhythm of life. Some days are for tidying, others for resting. For seniors, it's a gentle way to prioritize comfort over appearances, fostering a sense of ease and self-acceptance. Let me share about Grandma Han, a 69-year-old who loved hosting her grandkids but felt stressed about her home never looking perfect. She'd fuss over every cushion and dish, exhausting herself before guests arrived. I suggested she focus on one anchor spot, her dining table, where she shared stories with her family. She cleared it of papers, added a small vase of flowers, and kept it ready for meals. The rest of the house, she let it be blankets on the couch, toys scattered by the kids. During her next family dinner, she laughed. I didn't stress about the mess, and we had the best time. That table was enough. Her home felt like a hug, not a to-do list, and she found joy in its lived-in warmth. How to make it yours? Choose one or two anchor spots that matter to your daily life, perhaps your bedside table for a calm morning or the sofa corner where you relax. Spend 5–10 minutes each day keeping these areas clear. Straighten items, wipe surfaces, add a touch of beauty like a candle or photo. Don't worry about the rest of the house. Let dishes wait if you're tired, or leave the laundry for tomorrow. If you notice clutter elsewhere, smile and remind yourself, this is life happening. For seniors, keep these spots simple to avoid strain, maybe just a clear surface and one cherished item. Your anchor spots are your daily dose of calm, no perfection required. Benefits for older adults. This habit is a gift for seniors. Physically, it minimizes effort, focusing energy on small, high-impact areas. Mentally, it reduces the guilt of not doing enough, promoting peace and self-kindness. Emotionally, it celebrates your home as a reflection of your life, not a checklist. For those with limited space or health challenges, anchor spots maximize comfort without overwhelming tasks. It also shifts perspective. Your home becomes a partner in joy, not a source of stress. Each tidy spot is a reminder that you're enough, just as you are. Why it's irresistible. This secret is pure freedom. It's like taking a deep breath and letting go of society's pressure to be perfect. For older adults, it's empowering to say, my home is for me, not a photo shoot. The joy of sitting at a clear table or resting in a tidy nook is instant and soul-soothing. It's thrilling to realize that a few small efforts can create big calm without endless scrubbing. This habit feels like a warm invitation to live authentically, embracing the mess and beauty of a real home. It's not about control. It's about connection to your space, your story, and yourself. Embracing your home's imperfections sets the stage for a deeper kind of care, listening to your body's needs. To keep your home nurturing, you'll need to honor your energy, not just the clock. That's where our next secret comes in, aligning your tasks with how you feel each day. Secret 5, honor your energy, not just the clock. Life often tells us to move like machines. Stick to schedules, check off lists, and keep the house spotless, no matter how we feel. But as a wise soul who's lived a full life, you know your energy isn't a constant tick of the clock. Some mornings, you wake up ready to shine. Others, your body whispers for rest. This secret is a gentle revolution. Honor your energy, not just the clock. It's about listening to your body and heart, choosing tasks that match how you feel each day, and giving yourself permission to rest without guilt. Your home thrives when you do, and that starts with kindness to yourself. Forget the idea that a good day means doing it all. Instead, start each morning with a quiet question. What do I have to give today? If you feel strong, maybe you'll vacuum the living room or organize a shelf. If you're tired or achy, choose something small. Wipe a mirror, water a plant, or just fluff the pillows on your couch. And if your heart says rest, let that be enough. This isn't about slacking. It's about living in tune with your body's wisdom. By aligning tasks with your energy, you create a home that feels cared for without draining your spirit. It's a dance, not a race, and you get to set the rhythm. Why this works? For older adults, energy fluctuates with health, sleep, or even emotions. Pushing through a long to-do list on a low-energy day can lead to exhaustion or frustration, especially with age-related challenges like arthritis or fatigue. Honoring your energy respects these realities, preventing burnout and promoting well-being. Research shows that self-compassion, listening to your body's needs, reduces stress and boosts resilience. For seniors, this habit fosters a sense of agency, letting you care for your home in a way that feels sustainable and joyful. It's about working with yourself, not against. Let me tell you about Mr. Nam, a 71-year-old grandfather who loved his garden but felt overwhelmed by household chores. He used to force himself to clean the entire kitchen every morning, even when his back ached from tending roses. It left him grumpy and sore. I suggested he check in with his energy each day. One morning, feeling stiff, he chose to just clear the breakfast table and rest. The next day, full of vigor, he tackled the pantry, humming as he worked. He called me later, chuckling. I feel like I'm friends with my house now. I do what I can, and it's enough. By honoring his energy, he found joy in both his chores and his roses, with energy to spare for his grandkids. How to make it yours? Begin each day with a moment of reflection. Maybe over your morning tea, ask, how do I feel today? If you're energized, pick a task that feels rewarding, like folding laundry or dusting a favorite shelf. If you're low, choose something light. Sort a few pieces of mail, rinse a cup, or open a window for fresh air. Write down 3-4 tasks you enjoy, big and small, to pick from, so you're ready for any energy level. For seniors, keep tasks short, 5-15 minutes to avoid strain. If rest is what you need, embrace it. Maybe sit with a book or listen to music. Your home doesn't demand perfection. It asks for your presence, however that looks today. Benefits for older adults. This habit is a game changer for seniors. Physically, it protects against overexertion, preserving energy for what you love, like hobbies or time with family. Mentally, it reduces the pressure of unrealistic expectations, easing anxiety and boosting clarity. Emotionally, it builds self-trust. You're honoring your needs, which feels empowering at any age. For those with chronic conditions, it's a practical way to stay active without risk. This approach turns chores into acts of self-care, making your home a place of nurture, not stress. Each day you listen to your energy, you're choosing health and happiness. Why it's irresistible? This secret feels like a warm embrace from within. It's thrilling to realize you don't have to fight your body to keep a tidy home. For older adults, it's a powerful shift. Suddenly, you're not behind because you rested. You're wise for listening to yourself. The freedom to choose tasks based on how you feel is liberating, like shedding a heavy coat. Each small act, whether it's wiping a counter or simply sitting in peace, becomes a victory. It's not about doing more. It's about living better with a home that flows with your rhythm. This habit makes every day feel kinder, lighter, and deeply yours. Honoring your energy keeps your home and heart in harmony, but small actions can amplify that peace. To stay on top of clutter without effort, you'll need a simple trick that fits into any day. That's where our next secret comes in, the 2-minute reset rule. Secret 6, use the 2-minute reset rule. Clutter has a sneaky way of growing. Leave a cup on the counter, a jacket on the chair, or mail on the table, and suddenly your home feels like it's spiraling out of control. But what if you could stop that chaos in its tracks with just a moment's effort? Here's the secret that's like a magic wand for your home. Use the 2-minute reset rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right now. It's a simple, powerful habit that keeps messes from piling up, saves your energy, and fills your days with small bursts of accomplishment. This isn't about overhauling your house. It's about quick, kind actions that keep your space feeling light and loved. Think about those tiny tasks you often put off: hanging a towel, rinsing a plate, or putting shoes back in their place. Each one takes mere seconds, but ignoring them lets clutter build, stealing your peace. With the 2-minute reset, you act in the moment. Finish your tea, rinse the mug, get the mail, toss the junk, see a pillow out of place, fluff it back. These micro moments add up, keeping your home tidy without the need for exhausting cleaning marathons. It's like brushing your teeth daily to avoid cavities. Small efforts now prevent bigger problems later. For every reset you do, you're gifting yourself a calmer, more inviting home. Why this works? For older adults, tackling large messes can feel daunting, especially with limited energy or mobility. The 2-minute reset is perfect because it's quick, low effort, and fits into any day, no matter how busy or tired you are. Psychologically, completing these tiny tasks boosts confidence and reduces stress, as your brain registers each as a win. For seniors, this habit maintains a sense of control over your environment, which is vital for mental well-being. It also prevents small messes from becoming overwhelming, making your home safer and easier to navigate. This rule is all about consistency, not intensity, and that's what makes it sustainable. Let me share about Aunt Bitch, a 67-year-old who loved her cozy apartment but hated how quickly it got messy. She'd leave dishes in the sink or clothes on a chair thinking, "I'll deal with it tomorrow." By the weekend, she felt buried. I introduced her to the 2-minute reset rule. She started small. After breakfast, she'd wash her coffee cup. After reading the paper, she'd recycle it. When she took off her scarf, she'd hang it up. It felt so easy, she laughed. This is like a game. Within a week, her kitchen stayed clear, and her living room felt welcoming. She told me, "I didn't realize how much these little things lifted my mood. My home feels like it's cheering me on." Those quick resets turned her space into a haven, not a hassle. How to make it yours? Start noticing tasks that take under 2 minutes as you move through your day. When you see one, act immediately. Put away a pair of glasses, wipe a spill, or straighten a cushion. Keep it simple. No need to reorganize a whole drawer. Just focus on quick fixes. For seniors, pick tasks that don't strain your body, like tossing junk mail or closing a cabinet. Try doing a reset after routine moments, like after meals or before bed. If you're not sure it's under 2 minutes, time yourself once. It's usually faster than you think. If a task feels too much, skip it and try another later. Each reset is a small act of care for your home and yourself. Benefits for older adults. This habit is a gem for seniors. Physically, it's gentle, requiring minimal effort and reducing risks like bending or lifting heavy items. Mentally, it cuts overwhelm by preventing clutter buildup, keeping your mind clear and focused. Emotionally, it builds pride. Each reset is proof you're in charge of your space. For those with memory challenges, it's a low-pressure way to stay engaged without complex planning. It also enhances safety. Fewer scattered items mean fewer tripping hazards. Over time, these resets create a home that feels effortlessly tidy, giving you more time for what you love, like chatting with friends or enjoying a hobby. Why it's irresistible? This secret is like a burst of sunshine in your day. It's so easy and quick that it feels like cheating. 2 minutes, and you've tamed a mess. For older adults, it's empowering to know you can keep your home tidy without hours of work. The instant reward of a clearer counter or a neater chair is pure joy, like checking off a tiny victory. It's thrilling to see how these small actions transform your space, making it feel alive and cared for. This habit isn't about perfection. It's about presence, turning everyday moments into chances to nurture your home and lift your spirit. It's a simple trick with a big heart. The 2-minute reset keeps your home light, but true peace comes from carving out a space just for you. To make your home a sanctuary, you'll need a corner that's yours alone. That's where our next secret comes in. Creating a personal haven for your soul. Secret 7. Create a sanctuary space just for you. After a lifetime of caring for others, raising families, hosting friends, keeping the house running, you've given so much of yourself to make spaces for everyone else. Now it's time to give something back to you. This final secret is a gift to your soul. Create a sanctuary space just for you. This isn't about a grand room or a big project. It's about carving out a small, sacred corner where no one asks for anything, where chores and worries fade, and where you can simply be. This space is your haven, a place to rest, reflect, and reconnect with the beautiful person you are. Your sanctuary could be as simple as a cozy chair by a window, draped with a soft blanket and a cushion that feels just right. Or maybe it's a small table in your bedroom, holding a cup of tea, a journal, and a candle that flickers with calm. It might be a garden bench where you listen to birdsong, or even a tray on your coffee table with a favorite book and a sprig of lavender. The magic isn't in the size or cost, it's in how it makes you feel. Safe, seen, and cherished. This space is where you go to breathe, to dream, to pray, or to simply sit in quiet joy. It's yours, and it's a reminder that your peace matters deeply. Why this works? For older adults, mental and emotional well-being is as vital as physical health. A sanctuary space offers a dedicated spot for rest and reflection, reducing stress and boosting mood. Studies show that personal spaces enhance feelings of autonomy and comfort, especially for seniors navigating life changes like retirement or loss. This habit requires no physical strain, making it accessible even if mobility is limited. It's also a powerful act of self-care, countering the tendency to prioritize others' needs. By visiting your sanctuary daily, you nurture your spirit, which radiates calm into every part of your life and home. Let me tell you about Mrs. Tyatt, a 72-year-old who felt her home was always on for her visiting grandkids and neighbors. She loved them dearly but craved a moment of quiet. Her house was tidy, but she had no space just for her. I suggested creating a sanctuary in her bedroom corner, a small stool, a knitted shawl, and a shelf with her favorite poetry book and a photo of her childhood home. She added a tiny vase of wildflowers she picked from her yard. Each evening, she spent 10 minutes there, reading or just gazing out the window. She shared, "This corner feels like my heart's home. I didn't know how much I needed it." That space became her daily retreat, helping her feel grounded and joyful, even on busy days. How to make it yours? Find a spot in your home that feels calming, a chair, a corner, or a windowsill. Clear it of clutter and add a few items that spark joy. A soft throw, a scented candle, a photo, or a small plant. Keep it simple to avoid upkeep. 3 or 4 items are enough. For seniors, choose a spot that's easy to access, like near your bed or living room to avoid strain. Make it a ritual to visit daily, even for 5-10 minutes. Sip tea, listen to music, write a thought, or just breathe. Protect this space. Let family know it's your quiet zone. If you share your home, a small tray or basket can be your portable sanctuary. This is your time, your place, your peace. Benefits for older adults. This habit is a treasure for seniors. Physically, it's effortless, requiring no heavy lifting or cleaning, perfect for any ability level. Mentally, it reduces anxiety by offering a predictable moment of calm, especially helpful for those with memory or stress challenges. Emotionally, it's a profound act of self-love, affirming your worth beyond caregiving roles. For those living alone, it combats loneliness by creating a space that feels personal and alive. This sanctuary boosts resilience, helping you face life's ups and downs with a lighter heart. It's not just a corner, it's a daily reminder that you are enough and your joy matters. Why it's irresistible. This secret is like wrapping yourself in a warm blanket of care. It's thrilling to claim a space that's yours alone, especially after years of giving to others. For older adults, it's a soul-stirring act of reclaiming your time and value. The moment you sit in your sanctuary, surrounded by things you love, feels like a deep exhale. Stress melts and joy blooms. It's so easy to create, yet so powerful, turning a chair or a nook into a haven. This habit isn't about adding a task. It's about subtracting noise and adding peace. It's a daily love letter to yourself, and that makes it utterly irresistible. Your sanctuary space anchors your peace, tying together all the habits we've explored. While this is our final secret, it's really a beginning, a foundation for a home and life that honor who you are today. Dear friends, what a journey we've shared today. These 7 secrets, starting with one small corner, finding your gentle rhythm, letting go of what no longer fits, embracing your perfectly imperfect home, honoring your energy, using the 2-minute reset, and creating your own sanctuary space. They're not just about tidying up. They're about crafting a home that holds you close, a space that whispers, "You're enough just as you are." Each step you take, no matter how small, is a love letter to the wise, beautiful life you've lived. Your home isn't just walls and furniture. It's a reflection of your heart, your stories, and your dreams. So pick one secret to try today. Maybe fluff a pillow in 2 minutes or sit in your sanctuary with a cup of tea. Let it be gentle, let it be yours, and let it fill you with joy. You're not chasing perfection. You're building peace, one moment at a time. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me on this journey. You make the senior nest such a warm, wonderful place. If these secrets sparked something in you, hit that subscribe button and join our family. We're all about living joyfully at every age. Share your favorite secret in the comments. I can't wait to hear your stories. And don't miss our next video, where we'll dive into more ways to make your home and heart shine. Until then, keep glowing because you're never behind, you're becoming. See you soon.